Have you ever seen someone and thought, wow, they look different in every picture? Well, that is exactly what happens when you see Alexandra Daddario. If you think you know her, wait until you see some of these photos. Some of them might just make you stop for a moment and gasp. Alexandra Daddario is an actress known for many roles in movies and television shows. But what really makes her stand out is not just her acting, it is her presence. Every photo tells a story, and every picture captures a different side of her. Take a look at this one. Notice how her eyes seem to have their own light. It is like she can look right through the camera and connect with whoever is watching. These are not just normal photos. There's something about them that grabs your attention instantly. But it is not just her eyes. Her smile has this quiet power. It is simple, yet it can completely change the mood of a photo. Some smiles are small and sweet, while others feel like they are filled with fun. And in each one, you can almost imagine what she might be thinking. And then there is how she changes from casual to glamorous. Some pictures show her just walking down the street, wearing simple clothes, maybe even carrying a coffee. And even in these everyday moments, she looks different, special, somehow unforgettable. Now, think about this. How many people can make an ordinary moment look extraordinary? That is what Alexandra does effortlessly. 1 second, she could be reading a book, and the next, the photo could look like a scene from a movie. Even her behind-the-scenes photos are fascinating. They're pictures of her laughing, talking to friends, or even just resting. These photos show a side of her that most people never get to see, the real, unfiltered Alexandra. And that makes her photos even more interesting because you see her personality shine through every shot. Here is one that really makes you stop. Notice the lighting, the angle, the way she is looking just past the camera. There is something mysterious here. You might find yourself looking again to catch every tiny detail. That is the kind of photo that sticks in your mind. And yes, her style is part of what makes these photos special. She does not always wear fancy outfits. Sometimes she is in a simple t-shirt or hoodie. Other times she is in something stunning and perfectly chosen. But the key is that every outfit tells its own story, and she wears it with a confidence that feels completely natural. One of the most amazing things about Alexandra is her expressions. She can look happy, thoughtful, serious, or playful, and each expression tells a story. Some people take hundreds of photos without ever capturing a true emotion. Alexandra does it with ease. You look at a photo and feel like you understand a little bit about her mood at that exact moment. She also works well with different types of photos. Close-up shots show the details, her eyes, her smile, the little movements that make her face so expressive. Full-body shots show how she carries herself, how she moves, and how natural she looks no matter what she is doing. And candid shots capture moments of real life that feel personal, almost like you were there with her. Imagine having a collection of photos that could make anyone pause. That is what her photos do. Every single picture has something that draws you in, and the more you look, the more details you notice. Her photos are not just images. They are moments frozen in time, moments that seem to tell a story all by themselves. So, why do we keep going back to these photos? It is because they feel alive. They show beauty, but not in a way that feels forced. They show personality, energy, and sometimes a hint of mystery. And that is why when you see Alexandra Daddario in a photo, it is almost impossible to just scroll past. You have to stop, look again, and notice something new each time. If you have been watching carefully, you have probably already seen your favorite photo. Maybe it is one where she is laughing or one where she is thoughtful. But there are still more photos out there, each one with its own story. So if you thought these pictures were impressive, keep exploring, and you will keep finding new ones that might surprise you. Alexandra Daddario is more than just an actress. Her photos show her in ways that are real, interesting, and unforgettable. And no matter how many you see, each one can still make you stop and take a closer look. Which photo was your favorite? Comment below.